Am I good? Okay, great. Oh, technical difficulties. We love a Zoom world, don't we? Welcome to the Elevator Showcase. I'm glad you're here. If it's your first time, thanks for being here. And if you've watched one of these shows before, thanks for coming back. I'm Ashley Whitehurst, your host tonight. And the Elevator Showcase is part of the Trident Network, which hosts all kinds of things, videos and podcasts and shows like these. So be sure to check out all their other shows. You can hang out on this Twitch page after or check them out at tridentnetwork.com. For tonight's show, just a little bit of background for the Elevator. This show was made to do away with a lot of the gatekeeping that has existed in our theater world. And we're just trying to amplify artistic talent in various mediums. So our performers get 5 to 6 to 7 minutes to do whatever they want. They can paint if they want, they can cook, they can sing, they can storytell, they can do whatever they want. And if you like what you see, be sure to let them know in the chat, or hire them, or follow them on social media, or retweet them, or do whatever it takes to get these their talents out there. This is all this show exists for. It's just boosting amazing artistic talent. We do want you to engage in the chat. So as much as you can, be sure to chat while the videos are playing or while people are telling their stories, whatever it is. We like that. It makes us feel special. Please, please, please. Let's get this party started. We have our first performer, Jackie Wiles. She's my favorite millennial. She's the best millennial I know. And this is a very important video, and I need everybody to turn it up and really pay attention. So into the elevator we go with Jackie Wiles.
Celebrity crushes are funny. Let's begin the official timeline of all the celebrity crushes I've ever had. And I'm talking about Disney movies. Some make me question if I'm a furry, but this might explain the strong emotional reaction I have to mascots. I'm not a furry. Circa 1994, a young Jackie is 3. The first movie I ever see in the movie theater is Lion King. I had a huge crush on Simba, and I was convinced that we would be married, because that's normal. 1995, age 4, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack Skellington. I could make a boner joke, but I won't. 1996, age 5, The Beast. I believe that this is the very beginning of my bad habit of believing I can fix the men I date. 1997, age 6, Dimitri from Anastasia. This is the first human cartoon character that I have a crush on, which proves that I am not a furry. 1997, a lot of great movies that year for a 6-year-old to enjoy. Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm fairly certain that his body still longs to be discovered near the wreckage of the Titanic. He is in a long-term partnership. 1998, age 7, Lance Bass from NSYNC. Lance Bass is married. 2001, age 10. I remember going to see the second Harry Potter movie with a boy I liked, and it was too bad for him because I was crushing on Rupert Grint 100 times more. He's married. 2007, age 16, Michael Cera. He's married. 2010, age 19, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, aka McLovin. I don't know what it is about an awkward guy in a position of power, but damn, has a girlfriend. 2011, age 20, I'm introduced to the show Archer. Any mature gain I had ever made in a socially acceptable adulthood crush has gone out the window. Not only Archer, but Bob from Bob's Burgers. Archer and Bob have one thing in common. They're voiced by the same actor. Has it really been H. John Benjamin all along? Seriously, is it a guy's voice that I'm attracted to? I need to talk to therapist Brett about this. H. John Benjamin, single and has a kid. 2012, age 21, Alexander Skarsgård and Joe Manganiello. Manganiello is married. Skarsgård is currently dating someone, but identifies as a feminist. 2014, age 23, Benedict Cumberbatch. One of my college roommates introduced me to the show Sherlock, and oh boy, I was Sherlocked. Benedict Cumberbatch is married. 2019, age 28, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, the one woman to change my life entirely. This may just be a talent situation. Separated, but I think still single. 2020, age 29. Pedro Pascal. I binged the entire first season of The Mandalorian. I had to look him up because I had no idea who he was off the top of my head, and I was not disappointed. But I mean, I was already hooked on his voice alone, and oh my god, is this really a voice thing? I'm more attracted to men when I can't see their face. As far as I'm aware, Pedro Pascal, single, or he may be dating someone. 2020, still 29. Post Malone. I seriously think this is just another talent situation. Also, I don't know if I could handle how much he loves Bud Light in a relationship. I feel like I should be very honest with this timeline of crushes. There is a crush that I left out. I'm just really scared about admitting this crush. Motherfucking Benny the Bull. I love his dance moves. I love when he throws bags of popcorn, his sense of humor. I'm not a furry. I really think I need to start describing my ideal guy as Benny the Bull characteristics. And then I think I might get somewhere in dating.
Oh my God, I'm attracted to mascots and also video game characters, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. If anybody out there is playing the game Hades, I think I have a crush on every single character in that video game. So, Jackie, I'm with you 1000%. So give her some love in the chat. Amazing, amazing, amazing work. Up next in the elevator is a newbie. We've got a newbie here. I am so excited to showcase the talents of Brad Klein. So let's get into the elevator with Brad Klein. Come on, you guys.
Hey there. Checking into your hotel. Perfect. I see you here in our system. Pets are allowed. I never travel anywhere without my pupper. Hi, Daisy. I got you in a room 203. Now, breakfast is served 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. every single day. Sorry, do you hear that? Is someone talking to us? Oh, that's our soap. It's complimentary.
Oh, I love a good quickie in an elevator. That was fantastic. Hey y'all. I want to introduce Susie Carroll. She's done a few of these elevator shows with us, and tonight she's showcasing for her storytelling skills. So please give it up for Susie Carroll.
Oh. Good evening, and welcome to Stories with Susie, where I share the tragic comic life events that shaped me into the woman I am today. I don't know how many of you have ever had to escape an abusive relationship before, but the best way to do it is in secret to avoid confrontation and potential violence. In my case, I told my spouse I was spending the night at a friend's house after a Halloween party, and I just never came home. There were reasons Bob, that was his name, not that you want to know him, didn't want to come with me to the party that night. First, it pissed him off that I even had friends to begin with, after he spent so much time and put in this hard work to destroy every friendship I had, which is in the abusive asshole handbook. Did you know there was an abusive asshole handbook? I've never seen it myself, but it must exist because every abusive asshole does the exact same things. So there must be a manual out there someplace, and isolating your victim from their friends and family is definitely in that manual. But these Halloween party friends I made at work, the one place that I existed without him, and while he hated that I spent any time outside of his control, he also liked money, so he had to put up with that. But secondly, with me gone for the night, he could surf all the porn and cruise all the chat rooms he wanted in peace. A definite win-win for old creepy Bob. But enough about him. I escaped on Halloween, which is how I found myself living back at my parents' house during the Thanksgiving holiday while I looked for my own apartment. It wasn't so bad if you don't mind falling asleep to old time radio shows on vinyl every night. And I don't. I had fallen asleep that way for years growing up, and hearing them again in my old childhood bedroom from my parents' room across the hall made me feel soothed and cared for again, which is pretty much what I needed at that time. So I got lulled to sleep every night hearing, "Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of man? The shadow knows." Yeah, the shadow. After what I'd been through, I had a pretty good idea too. As you can probably guess from my parents' listening habits, they were older when they had me and had listened to radio shows like that when they were kids. And for the most part, having older parents was cool because I had a stronger link to the past than most kids my age. But it also meant my parents came of age pre-sexual revolution, which made them a bit squeamish about sex things. Like, I never got the talk. I got, did they teach you that stuff at school? Good. My parents were pro-sex ed in school because it meant they didn't have to do it. A part of my abuse was sexual in nature, which wasn't easy for my parents to hear about. But that didn't stop my mom from coming with me to get my AIDS test at the county. And I had the AIDS test done at the county instead of in my doctor's office, which my doctor told me to do because in the 90s, if you had an AIDS test on your record, in the county it was anonymous, but if you had an AIDS test on your record, your insurance company would boost your rates because it meant you were engaging in risky behavior, like getting sexually assaulted, bad choices. So my mom was moved outside of her comfort zone by all this. And in my family, we cover up discomfort with humor. And one of my favorite examples of that happened when, like I said, I was living with my parents at Thanksgiving, and my ex's friends called me up the Wednesday before and invited me over to a little get together because they said my ex wasn't going to be there, and they wanted to still stay friends with me and see me. I was pretty close with them because, due to the abusive asshole handbook item I mentioned before, we had socialized exclusively with his friends the whole time we were together. So then those friends started to like me too, which pissed him off because I wasn't supposed to be a person in my own right. I was supposed to be like some sort of accessory of his, like the tiny stuffed animals my daughter has hanging off the zipper of her backpack. But these people I considered my friends. So I started to get ready to go out to meet them. But I also started to cry because the whole thing was too fresh. It was too soon for me to be doing that. It wasn't their fault, but they reminded me of my evil ex and the evil that lurks in the hearts of man. So I couldn't do it. So I stopped getting ready. I exited the bathroom and I went down the hallway into the kitchen where my mom was cleaning out the turkey for the next day. And her entire forearm was thrust inside the cavity of the bird, getting the bag of like innards out of it. And as she was doing this, she looked up and she saw my like tear-stained, splotchy red face. And she said, "Wait, who made you cry? What's wrong?" Then looking down at her arm, at what she was doing, and realizing how it's sticking out of the gaping hole of the turkey resembled like marital relations, and desperate to cheer up her youngest child in any way possible, she wiggled her arm back and forth and said, "Or is it because this reminds you of Bob?" Now, that would have been funny no matter who did it. But because it was my mom, my Let's avoid talking about sex whenever possible, Mom. That made it one of the most hilarious things I had ever witnessed in my life. And I burst out laughing. Humorous mission accomplished, Mom. But it was more than just funny. It was really touching. Like, I don't know what Hallmark moment most other people think of when they hear the phrase a mother's love. But for me, I picture that one.
Oh, wow. Susie, thank you so much for that. That was a really beautiful story. Thank you for sharing. Please give her some love in the chat. Yeah, lots of claps coming in, lots of moms love, mom loves, moms love, mom loves, loves for moms, whatever. Susie Carroll, everybody, great job. Thank you so much. So y'all, we got another newbie hopping into the elevator tonight. It's crazy. There's my chest. Please welcome Josh Rinehart for the first time sharing his music with us. Let's get into the elevator with him and show him some love while he jams away. Come on,
Hi, my name is Josh Rinehart, and tonight I'm going to be singing a song for y'all called The Boxer at Rest. This is a song I wrote, and hope y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy my plant. I bought it just for this, so it kind of like made me look, like it was homey and comfortable. So yeah, hope y'all are comfortable. Hope y'all enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. He's got a busted lip and a busted heart. Let the critics come and pick him apart. He's spitting teeth and he's going blind. As long as he's still winning, he doesn't mind. Oh, the crowds all love him and they chant his name. Before the boxer, love requires pain. He wraps his wounds and hides them from the light. He's getting ready for another round tonight. Cast in bronze and put on display. Let the ages come and learn from all the boxers' strength. From all the boxers' strength. The medals hang heavy on his neck. It's just a matter of time before they all forget. They all ask what happened to the champ as he hits the mat on his final dance. Cast in bronze and put on display. Let the ages come and learn from all the boxers' mistakes. From all the boxers' mistakes. I've got a busted lip and a busted heart. Let the critics come and pick me apart. I'm spitting teeth and I'm going blind. As long as I'm still winning, I don't mind. Cast me in bronze, put me on display. Let the ages come and learn from all my mistakes. Let the ages come and learn from all my mistakes. Thanks so much. Hope you all liked it.
Oh my gosh, please give Josh Rinehart some love. First time in the elevator. That was fantastic. I know I had goosebumps. Everybody else in the chat is also loving that. Josh, amazing. Thanks for being brave enough to share that with us. Fun fact, y'all, that plant he's singing by is super poisonous. So he almost died making this content for you. That is how much this guy loves his art. So, I mean, just give him more love for that. Hey, let's do another quickie with Brad in the elevator. Let's get in the elevator with Brad Klein. Let's go.
There are a few things that I adore, like simple words such as your. Some are fond of their beige Taurus. My passion is a thick thesaurus. Who cares about true crime fiction when you can improve your diction? Use a thesaurus, be a learner. My copy is nicknamed Page Turner. My vernacular is splendid, yet all my relationships ended. I chose my lexicon over love, but now I know when to use thereof. My peculiar proclivity is edification activity. Shocked, dismay, and astounded when they hear my lust for synonyms is austere. Study the classics day and night, quote the magnum opus outright. A well-constructed sentence ballet, divinely choreographed by Roger. Happy National Thesaurus Day.
Amazing, amazing. Give Brad some love. He might be back again. We don't know. He just keeps coming back in the elevator, and he makes us show his content. I don't know. Let's keep this train going. We've got a TikTok extravaganza coming at you with a nature videographer named Fred. So everybody hold on, because it's about to get real natural up in here. Let's go. Let's go to the elevator with Fred.
Fred Fidua, nature videographer, taking a picture of me in nature late October 15th afternoon at St. James Farm. A nice place with beautiful pictures. I'm not really this tall. I only weigh like I'm this tall. Everybody have a good weekend. I hope that's not too tall of an order to match. Fred Fidua, nature videographer, looking this morning at this egret. Waiting for food, waiting for food. Yeah, could be here for a while, so we're gonna end this video, and I hope you have some good meals today. Fred Fidua, nature videographer. Fred Fidua, nature videographer. If you're struggling because you're the first person to walk in the new fallen snow, remember, Each step you take makes it easier for every person who follows. Onward. Fred Fidois, nature videographer.
Was announced that, the cancel.
Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Here come 4 goslings coming close. Now they're sitting here making sure nobody bothers them. And there's the parents and the 4 other goslings. These 4 are heading off on their own. And Mom and Dad seem confident that they'll be okay. You gotta learn sometime. Fred Fidois, nature videography. Hoping your day goes well. So, Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Mother Nature equips us with the tools to adapt and survive in our environment, but not everyone makes it. With the harsh elements of winter here we see, some flora or fauna has, well, surrendered. I'm tempted to intervene and dig them out and give them help, but that would only interfere with their ability to adapt in the future. I hope whatever tough things you get involved with today, you don't give up. Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Oh, I can't let this happen. I just can't. Hang in there. Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Today I was out walking among the trees and I came across something that, although it may upset some people, I think you need to see it. Tree feety, bark art, a tree 2. Looks like the work of the 567 gang, pink sector. Some people call it art, some people call it arbitrarism. I'll let you decide. Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Out here we see a tiny turtle trying to cross the path out here at the Forest Preserve. So whatever paths you encounter today, I hope you get to the other side safely. Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Fred Fidois, nature videographer. A woolly worm, I don't know if it's technically a caterpillar, going across the trail at the Forest Preserve. Yeah. I hope you worm your way into some good things today. Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Fred Fidois, nature videographer. Here we see some brand new goslings out for a morning swim with their parents. Another sign of spring. I hope your day goes swimmingly. Fred Fidois, nature videographer.
Give Fred some love. That was so good and so serene. The baby ducklings I could watch forever. Thank you so much for not letting your dog get after them. That would have made me very sad. And but a completely different video. So yeah, dogs and ducklings don't match. Hey everybody, we are going to end our show tonight with an elevator vet. You know her, you love her. It's Jackie Duleba. Let's get into the elevator with her.
Oh, George, listen to the birds. Don't they sound just beautiful? Spring is in the air. What? It's just a bunch of damn noise. Close that window, you're letting all the flies in. Only one worm, Ronald? How am I supposed to feed 6 beaks with one worm? Now, Maggie, you know how hard it is to find worms when there's been no rain? They're too deep in the ground. Then dig deeper, you deadbeat. Deadbeat? I'm only one bird. I would love it if I could sit on a warm nest all day while somebody hunts for my dinner. How dare you! You try squeezing 6 jumbo eggs out of your tiny pee hole! Well, no need to get personal, Mags. Mind your own business, Barb! No! You shut up! What am I supposed to do with one worm, Ronald? Well, can't they eat cicadas? There's millions of those out there. How am I supposed to feed baby birds with cicadas? The cicadas are bigger than our chicks. I know what we'll do. I'll chew them up for you, and I'll regurgitate them right into that beautiful beak of yours. Regurgitate them? Oh, Ronald, we haven't done that in months. It's time to make up for some lost time, baby. Oh, Ronald, not in front of the children. Oh, Maggie, you just keep those beautiful feathers on, and I'll be back in no time. Okay, lover, hurry back! Shoo! Shoo! Get out of here, shoo! Don't hurt my babies! Ronald! Ronald, hurry back! Oh, shut the fuck up, Barb! Wait a minute. If Barb keeps chirping at me, the cat will hear her. Hey, Barb! You still having trouble laying those eggs? Sucks to be you. Keep on chirping. Hey, Barb! You really should do something about that turkey neck. Uh-oh, there goes the cat. Bye! Whoa! Did you see what just happened to Barb? I know! Isn't it a shame? Yeah, but at least it'll be a little quieter around here. That it will be. Alright. Are you ready for me to regurgitate you, baby? Here comes Daddy. Oh, bring it on, lover.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Jackie Duleba. Wow. That was incredible. I've not thought that hard about the social lives of birds in my ever. I'm disturbed. I'm disturbed. Give her some love in the chat. That was amazing. Hey y'all, I know I said that was our last video of the night, but Brad strong-armed me into showing another one of his videos. So I'm being forced against, like, I don't want to do this, but I have to show you this last video of his. Okay. He's such a bully, but give him some love. Here he is. He's back in the elevator. Fine. Here we go.
Baby's coming? It's a pandemic. I should wear a mask. Call the paramedics? You're right. My phone's dead. I'll use your iPad. Come on. Face ID doesn't work with a mask. Get out of here. Okay. It's asking me for your passcode. What's your passcode? Your middle school locker combination? Why would it be? You're right. Now's not the time. Okay. You don't have phone on this thing, but you do have FaceTime. I'll call him. What's the phone number for 911? 911. Right. Okay. 911. What's your emergency? You got to help me. My wife's in labor. Stay calm, sir. Is this her first child? No, this is her husband.
Okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. I'm glad he bullied me into making y'all watch that. That was worth it, right? Give him some love in the chat. Brad, thanks so much for doing this for the first time. We loved it. We loved all our first timers today. We loved everybody today. Give everybody love in the chat. Please come back and see our next show. It's June 16th. And you can be a part of the show if you want. You can email elevatorshowcase@gmail.com and submit what you want, and we'll put it in the show. You just can't be like racist or homophobic or sexist or like terrible. Don't do that. Make it good. Make it good like tonight. Everyone did great stuff tonight. We appreciate you being here. We love you for that. Our next show is June 16th. We're a part of the Trident Network. Check them out. Check us out. June 16th is our next show. Have I said that enough? Bruce, let's end the show. Play the music and roll the credits and wave goodbye, everybody. Great.